Well, hello and welcome everybody to Silver Gauntlets. Today I have the pleasure of presenting you our first restream of a Challenge Cup Season 8 Brackets Round 1 match. We will be seeing Natheirean going against Pyra today. Our trackers today are Sky, Goro and Virgil Dante. My name is Skyrius, I'm your restreamer, and in the commentary booth we have lovely Lefty and NewITGuy. How are you doing?
Doing great.
Yeah, doing pretty well today. Excited to see this race.
So on stats screen here, we've had 50 head-to-heads between these two runners, with Natheirean coming out on top 36 of the 50 times with a 72% win rate over Pyra. But both very, very accomplished runners with a similar amount of races.
Oh yeah, and like they're two runners that know each other very, very well. So we'll see some. I guarantee we'll see some metagaming in this race that I'm excited for.
Yep. But we do have a Requiem start with the Zora Sapphire, so not exactly what you want to see, but we also have some nice trash talking on the start screen. Foxes suck, referring to Nath's Fox Link skin. And we are off. A Jabu, a DC, a Forest, something, Fire, Shadow Deck.
I'm both immediately playing Requiem, not saving it for a time of day change, just wanting the song.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, sorry, it's okay.
That's logical forest access for adults. Oh, target in the woods is a bow. That's interesting.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't see the arch very well, but it looks like a blue pea up there. I'm sure chat will tell me I'm wrong.
Fountain, IGC, Gruder's Fortress, and Desert. Okay, well, waste of a song game. Inside Ganon's Castle Foolish is always nice, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that at least eliminates like strength 3 hunts for IGC. OGC is still possible, but
And it's low, though.
mm-hmm. Double defense is nice.
Not only is it nice to just have that early. Oh, what was that?
The Dark Link Loop has nothing and hover boots and river chest.
Oh. Oh, a 30 skull bow and a. Was it a 40 skull scale, 30 skull bow? Interesting.
Oh,
Oh,
50
50
that's
scale.
nice.
50 scale. Okay. 30 bow, 50 scale. Song of Time, locks hover boots. There's Nocturne. Anyway, before the information bomb, we got. I like seeing like you having something like double defense early is whatever for the defense, but it's one less big chest that's in the pool. So like
That is
more
correct.
often than not, a big chest is gonna have something, you know. And now we've gotten the location of 2 of our bows. So like, if there is another bow available, chances are slim. We're probably looking at 30 skulls here, depending on where our slingshot is.
I would honestly say the 30 bow and the target are probably as equally likely at this point.
Mm-hmm.
There are 3 slingshots, but you know, the game likes to do fun things to us.
Oh. Speaking of big chest.
Is this just like a slingshot?
Oh, well. No, it's fire arrows. Woo.
Okay. Okay. Alright, not checking shield grave there, but only a heart container. That's 40. So 30 bow and scale. Okay. So yeah, 30 probably well, maybe required. And yes, we do have hover boots on the Darklink loop, river chest.
Not a very fruitful CAC opening.
Nope. Team by shield winning today.
Yeah, well, Nath didn't pick up the extra money. Nath also always typically buys a shield too. Probably will before going adult again.
Right.
Ooh. Pyra gonna check what's on top of DC before save warping, I assume.
What? Oh. Where's our magic? For those lovely fire arrows we just found. What a god-awful hint. And we get magic off child shooting gallery. Just need that bow now.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. All right,
I
so
think
I've
it's
seen.
kind of ridiculous because the animation pulls a bow when you try to shoot fire arrows without a bow, but you know.
Okay, it's useful for, Mito skipping,
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Pyra blind setting up Skull Mask, which is definitely something I've seen him do in multiple races now, so it must just be something he does.
I don't think Pirate blind sets it up. I think it's to get the letter off of C right or D-pad right.
Well, it's also true, because I like doing
in case
that.
you
'Cause,
accidentally hit it, it doesn't freeze you.
yeah, like I play with GameCube controller, so I fat thumb that right D-pad button all the time.
And yes, Robin, there is a way to play this on the Macintosh. And magic for Pyra. Pyra is now a wizard also.
Ooh, that was... So Nath has not checked the child save warp yet and walked to Lon Lon Ranch. Pyra did the save warp and is now caught up to Nath. And Nath's not going to be too happy when he save warps out of the lighthouse here, I think. Or the silo, not why do I always call it a lighthouse?
Kind of tall, lighthouse looking.
Yeah, that must. I always called it a lighthouse as a kid too. So it's like one of those things where I just always assumed that, and then someone called it a silo. I was like, it makes so much more sense. I don't know what I was thinking. I'd say horse was... Well, okay. He might not even check the save quit then, if that was Serenade. It also changes time of day a little bit. You see, Nath is like on dusk. Pyro will still have a full bit of daytime to get to somewhere else if he wants to.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
hey!
Well, there's our bow.
Alright, there's our bow. Okay. That also, fire arrows are live.
Mm-hmm. And now we rush the wasteland and do reverse wasteland. Those are words I never thought I'd actually hear. Let's go rush reverse wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
And welcome in, Chuckles and Raiders. We have everything in logic minus getting to wasteland logically to find out whatever is in wasteland that we need. Okay, we got Nath setting up some Dompe digging here. Easily forgot about check. This looks like Pyra going to Kokiri Forest.
Oh.
And
That's kind of big.
Taking a pretty big leap here forward if that's the first bomb bag.
Yeah, it's kind of huge.
Yeah. It's still early, but that is a big pickup.
Ooh, but yeah, seeing Pyra shielded out here. Definitely waiting for nighttime. Going to pick up the skulls, do the Lost Woods route, and then probably pick up the Dampe bomb bag as well.
Yeah, you're not going to sit out here intentionally waiting for what you call it if you're not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and these are best of ones until I believe the semifinals.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Maybe I'm thinking of the main tournament. But okay, I'm not crazy. Thank you, Benji. So what do we have on the case for the chest today? Oh god, the boulder's coming! Run, Indiana, run!
Just some money.
$200. Not terrible. Okay. Oh, we got a big one in Mido.
Oh,
and it's
hey.
a hook shot. Okay. So fairly accessible hook shot there. Oh, there we go. There's choose for Pyra. That'll at least help Pyra.
Yeah, a good 10-pack. It'll.
10-pack.
It's what you need to clear through Lost Woods, and assuming the time of day is for Dampe, he'll end up with the bomb bag as well, and it won't matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I won't feel too bad about if you know you got to use what 3 choose for the beginning Wolfos and that Burning Caxipona song.
DC Forest, Fire. So DC Forest and Fire are locking Wasteland access unless we find another hook shot.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And Jabu is the light med, so it can be buried pretty deep in. It could be potentially our last dungeon anyway, logically.
True, true.
Nice broken stick. Oilet is a key, huh? Yeah. We'll just hope that there's 8 keys that are opal.
Hmm.
And that we don't need key number 9 for anything. Yeah. Also, Song of Time has to be in front of the bridge condition. Because of path priority. Since we know that the hover boots are are locked behind water, Song of Time. Now, that's not to say we can't have all dungeons. OOT can definitely be on, what you call it.
Well, I don't know. Like, OOT could be storms, and storms could be something. That could be like a thing.
Yeah. And then song time could just be like prelude check or something else. Ice, maybe, if letter isn't in Wasteland. Hey, look, a bow. That's crazy.
Oh my.
What's it doing there? Yeah, I don't think Sky wants to see that tonight. I think Sky wants to go to bed before 5 in the morning his time. Or 4
Sorry,
in the
Sky.
morning.
Strap in. This is a 3.5-hour scene. It's time, you know?
And a heart container coming Nath's way. Pick hearts. Okay. So Pyra gonna grab Pong here from Sacred Forest Meadow, and then I expect to see an immediate Nocturne. Well, maybe not. Maybe read the hints and then Nocturne. Oh no, what did I start? Okay. And that's Hook for Nath. Not gonna get the bomb shoes. And as predicted, there is play to graveyard for Dante Gaming. And a bomb bag. So Pyra going to Colossus now. Is going to do
Colossus.
Child Spirit.
Yeah, this loses. Oh no. Okay, no, never mind. I looked away for a second because I had a text message. Didn't realize he picked up the bomb bag. I was like, wait a minute, it's gonna mess up his time. It does not.
Well, and Pyra's already been out to Colossus. So going back out would not set the time to midday. Pyra most definitely has the info. It's right outside of Lost Woods. Imagine jump slashing a torch because you have a broken stick. Okay, now this is gonna sound like a stupid question, and I'm sure it is. Do broken Deku sticks burn out?
Yeah, they still eventually burn out.
Okay. It's not just an endlessly lit Deku stick?
No, it definitely does still burn out.
Okay. I kind of figured that was the answer, but I've also never seen someone light a half or a broken Deku stick before, so. We got a hint here. Yep, that is true. With BGS, Nath can now do a perfect 2-cycle KD.
Thank goodness.
Interesting. And that appeared to be nothing. So far, not seeing a whole lot here on Pyra's side. There's another key in Child.
Yeah, going for a bit of a gamble here, considering Spirit Temple is a stone. But when you know that stone water has a required item, maybe you're setting up for AD, something for later.
Right. Well, what we do know is it can't be AD. The song can't be.
Yeah, it can't be AD first for the song, right?
So actually, I guess technically it could. So Song of Time can actually be on Ocarina of Time because the only thing we know where Boss Key is not. And we know Boss Key is not on River Chest, which is the only actual Song of Time locked check in there.
True.
So it could just be a logical double dip for you need to go get oh, we got a biggie over there. That's nice. So go beat water to go get your song to go back adult to go back and get your hovers out of the what you call it.
Now, if we're up to the Iron Knuckle, I know when they came to Colossus the first time, Pyra tried to peek the right hand, and maybe he saw a big chest. I didn't see it right away, but I can only assume Pyra saw a big chest up here, and that's why we're fighting the Iron Knuckle and doing Child Spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And that would make all of the sense then. Yeah, see? Okay, I missed this. This brings it all together. Oh, ouch. Oh, no.
Hello,
man.
bombs.
You didn't want to see that. You were hoping... Oh, that hurts. Oh, man. Oh.
So Pyra has half a completed spirit ahead of Nath, but
yeah, Skygoro, I like to play too, especially if Pyra saw the big chest there. It feels like a good play to make. Just for it to be bomb bag hurts a little bit because now, like the progression you need to beat the game now ahead a little bit. So it's early in the season. It's only 28 minutes, so anything can happen. Just stuff like that can hurt sometimes.
Yeah. We definitely want to find that OOT hint sooner than later. Because there are plenty of funny options that it can be.
Mm-hmm.
Song of Time's funny. OOT's really, really funny. Which just means boss key's either compass chest or map chest. Or, wait, compass or... I think it's actually a small key up there, the first check in water. But... Man, the big stabby for Pyra. Yep, this is definitely going to be a crater play for both runners after DC. No reason not to, since you're over here. I actually don't remember if Nath did check adult cheating or not.
He did not, but he may be coming back through CAC at some point, especially with Nocturne.
Right.
So it's not too bad to not do at this moment.
There's a big one in the middle, at least.
Yep.
Which means all of them are available.
Ooh.
Glow sticks. In before Goron City to Evil's Bane.
Put that one on the board now.
I didn't see anything there. I found some trouble here with Link the Goron. Okay, steal with Crater, kind of expected. Oh, strength 2.
Interesting.
I'm not quite sure he did spot it.
He's probably just checking it anyway.
Right. Oh. Okay. So OT being Bolero. Did we get a peek at the whatchamacallit? Well, no hard AD yet. We could still have logical AD. Yeah, it depends on what's on the volcano. Because I didn't see the volcano. If there's nothing on the volcano, then it's not AD for the song. Logical or otherwise. Right. The only thing that could be on Volcano Top that can really force it is something that locks Song of Time now. Because Song of Time locks Hover Boots, which would be the other way to get there. And Nath just giving up on Mido Skip. And performing the Mido Skip. Skip.
So we'll get shooting gallery from Pyra.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We have a slightly bluer teammate now for Nath. There's 8 so far for Nath. Nath definitely collecting skulls until Iron Boots, I would say. For sure.
Yeah, probably. Again, and at least the ones in Forest are super easy because it looks, if the tracker is correct, Pyra's at 5, not too far behind.
Yeah.
Essentially, If you take out the child spirit, Pyra is literally just following in Nath's footprints right now. Based because it's the obvious play when you have the Forest Medallion, like you mentioned a little bit ago. Forest's Medallion, have everything for it. You're going to route through and clear Forest and then figure out what to do from there if the seed hasn't, like, streamlined you more.
Right. I don't know how Pyra is trying to check that, but Pyra's just going to jump it, I believe. Okay, apparently if you stand on there and can't see anything, you can peek it also.
Ooh.
Alright, well, we got a big chest.
Ooh. All right, Forest. Yep. Okay, we have ZL, Rush Ice, Rush Ice.
Yeah,
You gotta find Song of Time.
Alright, I will be right back.
Got you. I gotta be honest. I can't believe Nath doesn't have a shield yet. For someone who preaches always buy a shield, to be in Forest Temple right now and not have a shield makes me disappointed to think I ever trusted him. You know, I can never listen to anything that Nath tells me ever again because in this particular race, he didn't buy a shield, and I need to let him know it. Yeah, if he's over here farming 80 rupees at the start of every Triforce Blitz race, why are you doing this one, huh? It's very finger waggy, you know? Song of Time is on Prelude? Prelude... Oh, well, we have Song of Time then. Yeah, DC was Forest, so we have... Oh, and those rolling boulders and Water Temple lead to a small key. The BK chest and Water Temple is a small key. Ooh, nice recoil from Nath. Always like that.
Did I miss anything other than us finding Song of Time?
Well, yeah, the hint was Song of Times on Prelude, so because DC was Forest Med, the moment we go back to Temple of Time, we'll have it.
Right.
That's about it. Oh, another big chest in Forest, though. You're just in time. Iron Boots. All of the items we have found are for the 2 stone dungeons. Strength 2, Strength 2, Iron Boots, Hook Shot. I mean, Hook Shot's for multiple things, but like... We now can pick up Hover Boots. We logically can get Hover Boots. We already have Magic and Nocturnes. So now you're wondering where Din's Fire is. Pyra picking up the Goron. Well, the Goron Tune doesn't mean anything, but Hammer. I'd like to find some more path hints, I'll tell you that much.
What's a path in?
Oh, well, whatever they're called. Hero's Path. There you go.
It was more of a joke.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought I mispronounced like Way of the Hero Path, Hero's Path. I sometimes get them all confused. I legitimately thought I did it wrong. I'm sorry.
No, that was more of a joke. What are those? We don't have them.
Alright, Pyra finally following Nath in the Forest Temple. But I think it's going to be interesting because Pyra has that strength too. Might actually get the Spirit Temple dip unless both of these runners bum rush towards Iron or towards Hover Boots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little double forest action.
Yep. So if you're enjoyers of double forest, enjoy. If you're enjoyers of taking a nap, enjoy your nap. BFA is now for Pyra. And then quick work of the three post sisters there.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, there's never a lot to say about Forest, but it's pretty clean Forest by Nath. Like, what, solid 13-ish minutes, roughly.
Right. Yep. Yep, Meg having to run it.
I think most people know this, but since I see Nath waiting to see which one turns, if you have a keen eye on the Meg Ghost, the one that spawns in frame first is the one that will spin. So if you are really into saving your frames and your time, you can actually shoot the Meg that spawns first before she spins and get that fight done faster.
Yep.
I think most people know that, but since I didn't see Nath doing it.
The real one also shadow populates first.
See, that part I didn't know. I never looked for the shadow. I always just looked to see which one actually appeared first. It just appears for like a frame or something beforehand, and I take my shot. Once again, Nath didn't buy a shield. Is on Phantom Ganon. Bad Nath.
Yeah.
Hey, again, I'm only giving Nath crap because he preaches about buying a shield all the time. It's just for fun, but you know. I think a shield for Phantom Ganon is slightly overrated, especially if you have Big Goron Sword here. You don't get the crouch stabs, you just regular jump attack.
Bam. Jump slide.
Nice.
I don't know what Nath did there, but I'm pretty sure it was illegal. Some kind of like final like jump slash through strike there. I don't know how he quite managed to do that through the Phantom Ganon sprite, but pretty sure that's not a legal tech, but nah. All jokes. So it's Nath's sprite just kind of glitched there through the Phantom Ganon kill. It looked like he just flew through him. Ooh, Pyra doing some Pharaoh's Wind tech here in Forest to do Stalfos 1 into Stalfos 2. Back to Bongo.
That's where we got Nocturne, wasn't it?
Hold on, I'm trying to find something easier than Nocturne to be there. I think that's all we found there. Man, that's dumb.
Song paths.
We should at least see a path for Goma, at least.
Ooh.
Okay. Not doing archery. They're finishing off Amy here. Nothing really new to talk about yet.
Yeah, Storms isn't ice. Your AD song is going to be Bolero. So it's not going to be AD for a song. We have all of our song info now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rush Ice. You got blue fire arrows. Do it.
Now it's going to turn in 10 here.
Or? Oh no, going to pick up Song of Time and maybe a Rush Water Temple for hover boots?
Oh. Good.
Or do you... No, I bet you reverse Wasteland. Get your Wasteland path. Do GTG. You have Strength 2, you have Song of Time. You could full clear GTG, and then you go into... like that might be the pathing Nath takes here. Or not. It's the other way around. I tried.
Yeah.
They're rushing straight for hover boots.
I mean, hovers are kind of nice for GTG, fire. Okay, 1. Anyone know what was trying to be done there?
Potentially a setup to get to that middle thing. I think there's a way to do it.
That's what I was assuming,
But then it just failed, yeah. Huh?
Right, it was just kind of like, okay, screw this.
Yeah, glitchless mid-level trick.
Yeah.
Ooh. We're getting Deku Tree hints.
Yep.
I don't know if Nath read these. I don't remember.
Yep.
Okay. Never mind.
Forest Temple bottom, or the Forest Temple boss, not Forest, Fire Temple boss key loop, and something else. Oh, I get the boss key.
Prior, you got to pick up Song of Time for... Well, you could set FW, I guess, but you're not getting that hover boots. So oh, did he get it? Okay, he got it.
It's on the tracker.
Yeah, it's on the tracker. He got it. This is a pretty nasty 2 keys to have to get.
That is a small key over there on Central Pillar. Okay. Reset for Nath. Nath's going to do the jump over to Pierre. Raise it to 3, and then we're going to Dark Link. Very nice.
Yeah. Your hovers are logically long shot locked, which...
No problem, boy.
Which makes sense. I feel like long shot should be somewhat obtainable based on, you know, the wasteland and GTG access and everything. So with how deep Epona's is, or I guess can be, since we still need to beat Fire Temple.
Mm-hmm. That is true. It cannot be path to Baronade. Oh wow, was that time already?
Oh yeah, we are an hour into the race. Look at that.
But let's give our runners a follow. Sorry, reading off URLs there. Natheirean and Pyra, they're putting on a great show for us. Thank you to my co-commentator Lefty joining me in the booth tonight. I'm NewITGuy, and thank you to our trackers Virgil, Dante, and Sky Goro for hitting all the buttons for us, and to Sky Reyes for restreaming this.
Fire having some issues landing that hook shot. There it is. Never mind. You just needed me to say you couldn't do it.
Oh my god. There's a key there.
Oh no.
And off to Colossus they go. Or not. Colossus is dominating.
At this point, you're just manually raising your water levels. It sucks, but...
Reversing the wasteland. Alright, game, what shenanigans do you have? Present them. It's a big shot! Come on.
Oh, okay, boomerang. That means Ice Cavern is more live than ever, baby. Time to go.
I mean, it could have been anything.
It could have been anything.
But no, it's just a boring option.
Sometimes boring's okay, you know.
Well, for our runners, yeah, because I'm sure they don't want to race all night.
No, not at all.
Oh, no, we're doing this thing. You gotta hit the switch. Oh, waiting for the tactics to jump down. That makes sense. And GTG. Got 2 out of 9 keys so far.
Yeah, with Song of Time, we don't actually logically even need all 9 keys anymore, right? Because SOT opens up the right side.
Logically, we still need 9 for the maze.
Okay.
It's just the right side of the maze isn't 9 key locked anymore.
Gotcha.
The game still expects that you're going to open the right 2 checks before you're going to open the 7 left ones. Because you're not smart.
Fair.
Yeah. The game has to assume the least common denominator, you know? Nothing. So we've seen 5 keys so far.
Ooh, 6 keys.
Okay. Okay, we got a big one on the Scarecrow chest.
Yo.
So this whole left side of GTG is just going to be loaded. And our first big chest of the day is Din's Fire. Okay.
We're what? A hammer and Rudo's letter away? No, and Kokiri sword, I'm sorry. Hammer, Rudo's Kokiri.
As of right now, yes. Unless we somehow need like Mirror Shield or something, but
Oh. I think Nath missed that silver ruby. That's wild.
and missing silver there's not too bad. You can just hook shot back up the other side.
It is true. I mean, the hitbox on that rupee in particular is always weird.
Yeah, it's a little wonky.
So far, I mean, again, great for the runners. Kind of unfortunate for there's bomb bag there. Unfortunate for theory crafting. This seed has been kind of completely on rails since like the first 20 minutes. We did an opener. We found everything for Forest. We got the hint for Hover Boots. We picked up Hover Boots. We have everything for GTG, so we reverse through Wasteland to go to GTG, pick up Din's Fire. Now we're going to Shadow Temple. Say Shadow Temple has a hammer. Then we're going to Fire Temple. You know, everything's kind of on rails at the moment, which, you know, for Nath, that's great because you just continue playing the way the seed is directing you, and he should continue to have a lead for a little bit. Unless like one of these last items really makes you deviate. You know, he's kind of in the driver's seat at the moment.
Always chance for a casino, but unlikely. Interesting. Nath bailing here.
I mean, it's the correct play.
It is, or not Nath, Pyra, sorry.
Yeah, Pyra. It's the correct play. We know there's nothing else in GTG. You don't really need a scale. You don't need the third bomb bag. So I mean, like, for someone who's wanting a closer race, I'm a big fan right now.
Most definitely.
Yeah, hovers and stuff are currently behind Longshot logically. I don't know what that means where Longshot is, but we may not need it for anything.
Well, we do logically.
Yeah, logically.
Right, because you can't get to the Wasteland, so it's locking Boomerang, so... Yeah, I didn't say we cared about it that much. I just said for logic reasons.
Yeah, it's again, it's two linear dungeons, and we know about the long shot logic. And it's kind of like what I mentioned already. The seed has been on rails since the first 15 to 20 minutes. Unfortunately, oh, we got something here. Unfortunately, there hasn't been a lot. Second magic, a lot to talk about. It, it it's made theorizing about the seed a little hard right now because we haven't found enough path hints to really like be like, oh, wonder if this path is for this or that. And then like we just keep finding everything else on the way.
Yeah, everything's on the path, and it's, hey, this runner's doing this check. Okay,
Right.
this runner's
Now,
doing this check.
as far as like pure racing, like it's it's a pretty good race. Pyra making the right decision to bail out of GTG, immediately making this closer. There is the like back of the mind that Pyra has cleared child spirit and can get into adult spirit pretty easily to dig further. Where if that is where our K sword or hammer is, for instance, he would have a leg up and an advantage there. But you know, until this seed wants us to deviate, we're very much just on rails, which sometimes that's what Zooter does.
Mm-hmm. Pyra kind of glitching out there.
Uh-oh. Pyra, come back! Come back, Pyra!
And back. And stop.
Yeah.
Could be an internet hiccup.
Could be. I'm trying to reload his stream myself, and then it works for like a minute, or it works for like a second, and then cuts out again.
Yeah, that's some packet loss there.
Nath with the respectable iron boot strats for the wind tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
I like that Shadow's looking like a total bust. I'd rather nothing be in here, because then the seed gets fun.
Mm-hmm. And just like that, we have a Rhino Slider, or a K-Sword, or a...
Yay, wallet!
And Pyro back. There's a key. Oh my gosh. We don't. The manager has an actual item for us. There.
All right. Hopefully Bongo has nothing and the seat opens up. I want some variety.
And done. Nah, Beybladed Bongo did that. You know, I can. Yeah, that's right. Did he approve? Oh my good golly gosh. We are spinning the back of Lake Hens.
Yo, let's get them path hints.
Goron the Evil's Bane? Yes!
Oh, boo!
Yeah! Boom! Called that like a year ago. All right. Now, let's see the actual hint. You guessed it. Goron City the Evil's Bane. Oh.
Oh.
Crater Goma.
Crater to Goma? Strength 2? Spirit Temple!
And it could also be behind Hammer.
That it could just be Hammer. But Spirit Temple's live.
Yeah. Well, it's over here. Yeah. No shit. That is true. Strength 2 did also lead to a scale. Has anyone done lab dive out of logic?
Not yet.
Because strength 2 did lock a scale.
Oh, are we going back to GTG for Pyra?
Probably.
Sag.
Not necessarily. Maybe that scale's logically hard required.
True. I mean, it'll make getting the Jabu easier later.
Mm-hmm. Alright, what's over an adult spirit? Well, that's definitely strength 2 locked.
Mm-hmm.
We have not seen ice. Nath immediately coming back child. Probably gonna do Jabu. K-Sword can't be in Jabu though.
No.
But it's another thing to get out of the way. How is Rank Chest fine? Then target King. There you go. Right, Rank Chest isn't ring locked, but Rudo's letter is strength 2 locked.
Mm.
Or am I just misunderstanding the logic here? Okay, never mind. We don't need logic. The game just tells us everything. Why are we even here?
Why are we even
You guys have a rest of a good seat. Just have them read the hint stones. It'll just tell you what you need to know. Screw where our long shots at. We don't care.
Yeah, you know.
Right.
Now that's in logic, though. The long shot's in logic, and then that puts everything else in logic, right?
Right.
So we're, hey, we're back.
Yep, and I'll bet you the other hint's outside in Fountain somewhere.
Mm-hmm. There we go. We're getting... I don't think Nath actually checked the valley.
Loopy. Oh. That's cool.
Yo, Frog Warp.
You know what I'm thinking? Go adult, play. Oh, wait. No, you can still do it. Play a Serenade, and then have the doctor turn them into the eyeballs, and then warp somewhere to Frog Warp.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Easy ice trip back. Let's do the Frog Warp again. Oh wow, we even get to see some FW strats here in what you call it, Jabu.
I love the FW strats in Java. It's just cool.
Mm-hmm.
Almost clean.
Yep. Wallets cannot be in foolish locations.
Yeah, Pyra's gonna stumble into the long shot and then read the long shot hit right after. It's gonna make for good content.
No, maybe not. May read the hint first.
But that's good content either way. It saves time in the last tentacle room.
Yep, you just got to kill the tentacle and FW out.
Oh, Spirit Temple to Volvagia. Rudo's letter.
Mm-hmm.
Hammer and ice. Maybe, or hammer. Hammer can't be in Jabu, right? We decided that.
Yes.
Hammer's deeper in Spirit Temple. That's possible.
Mm-hmm. Yep, hammer could be like Mirror Shield locked or something. We didn't go very far in Spirit.
No, I think Nath literally only did these 2 checks.
Mm-hmm. Alright, getting trolled by the Wolfos.
Strength 2 to Goma. There's nothing. Strength 2. So you'd want to dig further. Yeah, I guess you'd want to dig further into Spirit anyway. Granted, if Rudo's letter strength 2 lock also. I don't know. It really. So this is where the seed can get interesting. You have more Spirit Temple versus Ice Cavern. Now we have a decision. Like that's where
But
things could be fun.
Right, but I guess you'd have to assume that your path is the Rudos, but you at least know Spirit is a path location.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it becomes a little interesting now. Pyra defeats Baronade. Then what does he decide to do? Does he go back to Spirit? Does he go to Ice Cavern from there? And does one of those turn out to be wrong and Pyra does the other thing?
Pyra just read unfreezing KP. Okay, this is a choice. Yeah, BFAs were just available in Fire. Yeah. Can't blame Nath for not wanting to just frog warp there. More focused on getting the KZ long shot. Good bottle. With a moon's tear in it, it looks like. Could be wrong. Nath up to 16. Could need to see 20 this seed. Definitely not going to see 50 for sure.
No. Yeah, the ZL can't be passed.
Yep, DL can never be passed.
The spirit just hammer in there. I guess it does. It does lead that hammer's more likely in spirit, I guess. But you're getting storms from here. Could hammer be in bottom of the well and such? Like, is that all? That's all possible still, right? Like, we're gonna open up the storms checks here in a moment.
Hammer, or I guess K-Sword, one of the two, depending on which one the game's referencing. The other one should be in spirit, or whatever leads to it. Oh no! Cool folks.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, you know. That, so no items in ice. We'll get our storms, though.
Not shocked here. This is Goron City and Lost Woods to Kokiri Forest. They're gonna, Nat's gonna check the 2 storm stratas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll get the Storms Grottos and then maybe an age change.
Yeah, like Chet said, Nath may do the rest of River also.
True.
Okay, there's the double for Fire Temple loop, boss key loop. And then what do we got outside of Island City? Frogs one was not hinted that we saw.
Oop, nothing.
Yeah, it's a place for that hint. That explains a lot. Missed that one. 18.
Ooh. Marinade not being kind to Pyra. Oh, not at all.
And one.
The one check fire dip.
3. And there's one key. Well,
Okay. Early BK and fire. Means we are hammer locked, which probably means case sword or anything important is not in fire at all. So I wouldn't worry about this dungeon once you have hammer, other than beating it.
right. Okay.
Yeah, bottom of the well.
Yep. Bottom of the wall.
That's gonna be bottom of the well. Potentially able to turn in 20 skulls soon. Waiting. Why are we waiting for nighttime? Night market. Night market, I guess that makes sense.
Actually, it doesn't.
No, it's true. You should be
TC
leaning more towards your paths right now.
Right. And TCG's dead. And the only time-dependent thing in the game is Dom. Huh. That's interesting. The only time-dependent thing is Dompe digging, and you could just play Sun Song. Unless, I mean, I guess you could use it as a I need a think time.
Wait a minute, though. Mirror Shield. We can full clear Spirit Temple.
Yeah, that's
I'm liking that.
interesting.
All right, Pyra, go to Spirit Temple. Don't do. Well, you didn't do ice, so you don't have storms. Go to Spirit Temple. Give us deviation.
Well, you're gonna check the truth.
Well, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let's knock Richard out of here. Get us a bloopy or something funny. Be on our way. Yeah, I mean, K-Sword could just be on OGC. We gotta find Strength 3 first. Wait a minute. What's right here, though, in the bottom of the well? Ah, Natheire's Love.
Everyone's ear safety.
Woo! Din's blue fire. Time for ice too. Of course. That's how that works. Imagine if we can get the rando developers to turn the Natheire's Love shield into a blue fire shield so you could walk into mud walls and stuff. You know, let's just go full tilt with all the blue magic. Need to go get that other key. Not only would well be bait, but all of Ice Cavern would be bait as well, because there's nothing in Ice Cavern. Ice Cavern got you Song of Storms, and there's been nothing behind Storms at all so far. So far, you know.
Yep, and a happy 2 hours. This seat is flying by.
It really is. This is kind of. I'm kind of impressed that 2 hours have already gone by. This is nuts.
Yep, but make sure to go give our runners a follow. Natheirean and Pyra for putting on an awesome show for us today. Thank you to my co-commentator Lefty for joining me here in the booth tonight. Thank you to our trackers, Virgil, Dante, and Sky Goro for pressing all the buttons, and to our restreamer Skyreus.
Oh, baby. Oh.
It's pain!
Boo. That's not fun. Oh! Bottom of the well. Oh, no! The hammer's at the bottom of the well! Ah!
That's not good.
That's not good for Pyra at all. That's great for Nath, though.
That's not great for Nath. And K-Sword doesn't have to be just on OGC anymore. K-Sword can still be in Spirit. Which is why it's not good for Nath, because Nath needs to go do, whatchamacallit? Bomb Shoot Bowling.
There's also the chance, because it was Crater to Goma, correct?
Right.
I mean, we're gonna see Crater Fairy right after Fire Temple. What if it's just that? Is that a thing that could happen? I mean, I guess technically the hammer would have been it the whole time.
Yeah.
But, like...
Yeah, it can't be. Right, because we saw a Wolf Path, so because Hammer was where it was, we won't see... the path would have been to Goma instead of Volvagia. If that was the case. Mirror Shield blocking the big key this time. Classic Lon Ranch to kill Volvagia too. Oh wait, this isn't Lon, this is Cac. Never mind me, I'm dumb. I don't think Nath quite got that third bomb explosion. Oh, we have BGS, that's matter.
Oh?
K-Sword?
K-Sword! Need the Mirror Shield. Okay, so...
Oh! That's terrifying. It's dead, but terrifying.
Terrifying. That might lead Nath to Night Market and doing Chew Bowling, though.
Nah, not. All that tells them is TCG, and TCG's dead.
wonder where does Nath have FW set currently?
Fire.
Fire. Is Nath actually going to climb fire? We don't think it can be in here at all, correct? I mean, like, even logically speaking, we didn't think it could be in here at all. I guess Nath thinks it might be, so we might get a full fire temple clear from Nath. Pyra is... So we're what? We're at Pyra needing to complete Ice Cavern to go to bottom of the well versus Pyra doing Chew Bowling and going back to Spirit Temple. That's what this race has become, correct?
Nath doing Chew Bowling, but yes.
Yeah, doing Chew Bowling and then going back to Spirit Temple.
Right.
Because we have Pyra going to Ice Cavern now, before Deku Tree.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a call. And it's an interesting one because you can combo bottom of the well after doing Deku Tree. I mean, this is an amazing play from Pyra from our perspective, if that's what he's about to do. Like, not even picking up, not even picking up the long shot because he knows logically required, but he doesn't need it for anything. Going straight to Ice Cavern to get to get Storms.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, 100% known that Storms is in here, and I guess you do want that before you go Child. But if you were like, is there a world where, from Pyra's perspective, you might have been able to get Hammer and Deku Tree, or is that that couldn't happen either because of like the way the hints are set up?
So Pyra should know that the way the hints are set up, that you can't have the hammer behind the case sword.
Okay. So Pyra is like reading the logic really well and getting the Storms, knowing that he's not going to find Hammer in Deku Tree and giving himself the option to clear out Child.
Yeah, right.
And so Pyra's just being smart, and smarter than me for sure. That's for sure. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here in the booth asking the dumb questions. You know. Mm.
I thought both runners... Oh, Pyra never saw the Goma path? Okay.
Could be Rova, but this makes way more sense. Okay, okay. I respect just melting the ice there, not going for the jump and tag in. Nath still doesn't have a shield. You are right.
Those are overrated.
Again, for someone that preaches always buy a shield, to be 2 hours and 13 minutes into a seed without a shield. Ooh. Ooh. Little pixel shot action, though. Making it look decently easy, honestly. That is a yeah, it was like 6 shots, but like just one setup and trust. Ooh, yeah, me too. Again, you're never getting Bolero, so like setting FW up in fire to come here later is a really good play. Now we're gonna get more Spirit Temple without Mirror Shield.
Yep,
Nath not having any shield today.
Unfortunately, that not having a shield is gonna bite Nath here.
Going to need to essentially triple dip Spirit because you came in once to get Ruto's letter. You're gonna come in now to climb for a little bit, and you're gonna need to come back again.
Yeah, so the only good thing about this is Nath is going to get locked out by the boss key being behind what you call it also.
Yeah, the boss key will be behind Mirror Shield as well.
Nath probably thinks that's it, and it's not.
Nope, just the Stone of Agony again. Are gonna get the boss key and then immediately bail, knowing Hammer is a quick go mode once he finds it. Your Nath didn't do Spirit at all earlier, so it's going to do the child side checks as well. After this, I don't think Nath has a lot left, so he may end up doing Child Night Market. Or, like, Jade changing and going Child again. Which kind of puts us on a timer, because when Nath picks up the Mirror Shield, we'll still need to go back to Spirit Temple and get K-Sword. So that's still quite a bit of time. I'm going to say Nath is going to go mode Deku Tree. Pyra won't. Or I lied. Pyra is going to do bottom of the well before Deku Tree? Is this what we're about to see?
Yep.
Now this is a play.
Well,
Yeah,
why would you go to Deku Tree anyway?
that's right. Oh, that's right, because Hammer can't be in there. Hammer can't be in there, so you're looking for Hammer first. You're saving Deku Tree for last, so you're checking all of this first. Never mind.
Right.
It's not a. I mean, it's a play, but it's not as good of one. It's not as good as I originally thought. Wait. Pyra never saw the hint, so it is. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Pyra doesn't have the same information that we do. Is density checking for Hammer to hopefully go mode. So it is still a play. Haha! I get to be excited.
Yeah, okay, it's sure.
I'm sorry.
Sure, it's density, but I mean,
Alright.
and that is where I would put a boss key if I had one. Eek. And Nath, what are you doing?
About to pick up the third bomb bag. Probably going to check the top chest, the top ZL lock chest. After that, I'm not entirely sure what Nath does then.
Mm-hmm. Pyra has Nath on a very, very short clock.
Yes. And I think full clearing Fire Temple is probably not going... Well, probably. It's definitely not going to feel good. You didn't find anything, and that is going to be most likely the difference in this race.
Yeah, I still think Nath is slightly ahead. If Nath finds if Nath after this check goes immediately to Child and goes to Bonshu Bowling first. Those are not the notes to go to market, sir.
They are not. We are getting Nocturne for 20 Skull Turn-In.
Okay, that makes sense too.
Yeah, Mirror can be anywhere. Oh, picking... Well...
Big Pose isn't hinted.
It's... not...
Oh, please tell me he's not buying a shield.
He's buying shield!
Womp womp.
Oh, Nath. My guy! Always buy your shields
What a
before
meme.
2.5 hours, everybody.
What a meme.
And go mode for Pyra.
Yep, that is go mode for Pyra. Yep, this is Big Pose, Hyrule Fields.
Well, it's the beauty of anybody in the bracket stage Challenge Cup. Everybody is so close skill-wise that I don't know if any match can actually ever be considered an upset. I think anybody can win any match. Like the skill level is so packed. The skill level is so like packed tight.
Right. It's an upset from the numbers standard.
True.
I mean, when your differences from running are like less than 10 minutes apart on average, it's like, well, those numbers don't mean a whole hell of a lot next to the players.
And again, between these two, even though the everything else between them is so different, multi-world teammates, people who play each other often, they know each other and each other's race tendencies well. It didn't lead to much like metagaming, but that's because a lot of this seed was on rails until it came time to look for K-Sword. But this is why anything can happen.
Thanks, game. I love it. I love it. Oh god, that was something. Did you see it? Did you see what it was?
Hold on, no. What?
It
Hold
was
on.
gold gauntlets on Goma's heart container.
Oh no, because I was watching that side. That's interesting. So strength 2 heart. Okay, the logic all makes. I mean, it all makes sense as it should. Strength 3 locked by strength 2.
And warp back to fire. Okay, this is not going child again. What will it be? Bomb shoot bowling? Nope. Maybe this is like Frogs 1.
Yeah, because we already saw Child Goron City. Nath had the bomb bag first time through. No.
Now it's checking Frogs 1. Like, or I'm assuming that's what Nath's checking. And that is a dead Durgan.
One short climb from Pyro away. If we're able, I assume both runners will come in for an interview. Do we have any questions? Is there anything we like? I don't know. Is there anything that we want to ask about this seed? I know, like, I'm probably gonna ask Pyra about like the mental gambling on child spirit early on the big chest and only getting a bomb bag. How he felt about that, but how it sort of paid off because you had to go back to Spirit Temple. I guess I'm gonna ask Nath about the Fire Temple choice. Was it just density? Is Nath was missing a path hint at the time or not? No, Nath had all the path hints. Just
I don't remember which path hints Nath had and didn't.
yeah, I think Nath had all of them because he's the one that chased hints back of the lake and Castle 2 and whatnot. So Nath had all the path hints, just got unlucky by Mirror Shield's location. Nath didn't have the Volvagia path hint. So Nath didn't have the Volvagia path hint. But then Pyra, there was one that Pyra was missing then, right?
Pyra was missing the
like back DMT, so it was missing the Goma hint. So Pyra was missing the Goma hint. Nath was missing Missing the Volvagia hint. Yeah, Pyra never got the Goma hint because it was DMT Storms and Lake back, and Volvagia was in River and Castle. Okay. So because Nath didn't have the Volve Path hint, K-Sword could have been behind Hammer. And this seed, the Volve Path was way more powerful. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, through all of my dumb questions from earlier, it's been explained a few times why the Volve hint and the Hammer location and everything meant as much as it did, which is what pushed Pyra to doing Ice Cavern to grab Storms even after picking up K-Sword. Mm-hmm. Yeah, time to take down Ganon. 1, 2. First phase down. Yeah, well, first question for Nath is going to be about the shield. Listen, he's getting it. I have to listen to Nath preach all the time about buying a shield in the first few minutes of a seed. You know, he's shamed me for not buying a shield before. This is my one chance to get him back.
For shame.
I might not lay it on that thick because he is about to lose his match, and I don't want to like actually make him angry or anything. Not that I think Nath would, because it's not the type of person Nath is. But still, I gotta give him a little something. You know?
Hey, he got a shield. Look.
Ooh. Yeah. Zelda throws some light. A sword glows blue. We get it, we get it. Let us press the B button, please, so we can GG. And GG's to Pyra with the dub. Yeah, Nath agreeing to an interview. I assume Pyro will as well. There he is, I think.
GG.
Yeah, there's Pyra. GG's Pyra. Look at you, champion of this round.
Oh my god. I feel really bad because I just like popped off, but Nat's also my friend. Like the tiniest.
Hey, a dub is a dub. You pop off, King. You deserve it.
Yeah, stuck at every single prediction.
Listen, all 9 or 10 predictions for Challenge Cup had Pyra losing, so he gets to rub it in your faces now.
Yeah, and one of them's mine, baby. I predicted Nat to win this. We were talking, and we think like our matchup is like 60-40, 65-35 him. So like,
it's worse than that. It's like 75-25 according to the stats screen before the raise.
I was curious what it actually was, so that's interesting to know.
Yeah, I will say, Nath was probably ahead for almost the entire seed.
Yeah, that's not shocking, I think.
It was separated by you doing Child Spirit early and then going on rails with the seed while Nath just followed the seed rail. Because like the seed, first hour and a half or so of this seed was pretty much laid out right in front of you. There was no deviation until it was time to like find Hammer and stuff. And welcome in Nath.
Howdy.
Nath, you know you lost because you didn't buy a shield early.
What? You didn't buy?
I didn't buy a shield till like 2 hours in. It's never had a chance. I never had the money or the time. So I'm like,
don't you farm in the Poe hut?
Yeah, for the person who always preaches about buying a shield, you never bought a shield.
don't think it hindered me that bad.
It did.
The biggest hurt was I found toward the end was the Spirits of Old path, because I was picking everything hammerlocked and storms locked, looking for
that turned out to be the biggest point in the seed, because like Pyra never got the Goma path hint, the crater to Goma, but you never got the Spirit of Alvagia, and the Spirit of Alvagia was a much stronger hint, because it kind of laid out where K-Sword could and couldn't be, which was huge, because Pyra, when you finally picked up K-Sword, like at the time that you picked up K-Sword, Nath already had Hammer and had Fire completed.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
like,
fire completion was never going to be long though, because like
no. Based on the fire, based on where like the boss key was and everything in general, but you still needed to make the conscientious like decision to go out to Ice Cavern, clear it, and get storms, which you did. Like, you picked up K-Sword and then immediately went Ice Cavern for storms, and then did bottom of the well before Deku Tree, because you knew Hammer wasn't going to be in Deku Tree and you were chasing the density.
Yeah, I was like 50-50 on if, like, when I was going upriver and I pulled whatever was in river, like, super late, and I also got the hint that, like, Spirit was past Evolve, I was like, should I just go to Ice? And then I realized I was like, Spirit is eligible for everything, and Ice technically, like, couldn't be in, like, certain situations. So I thought Spirit was the better play. And then, like, I got Rudos immediately, and I was like, okay, like, I'm just gonna chase this for a little bit, so.
Yeah, I was in pretty pure, like, linear progression mode for basically the entire seed until I was looking for Kiri Sword.
Yeah.
Like, I had that path, and, well, so it was DMC to Goma, and it was either the Strength or DMC Fairy. And so that Strength got me Rudos. Of course, I didn't have the Spirit of Volt pass. I'm, like, chasing everything behind Rudos. I knew it couldn't be in Job because of the ring, minus ring chest, but, so, like, do all of Ice for it, then do every Storms check, find Hammer, then do Fire, check the Fairy Fountain, so you confirm its Strength. I do all of Fire.
Jeez.
I think I did basically everything. Like, what did I have left besides Overworld? Like, obviously Top of Spirit and Deku, but like
Hyrule Field. I think you've had a couple
Oh
Hyrule
my
Field
god,
checks.
yeah, I never touched Hyrule Field, I never touched Lake, is it at, like, either age, so.
Yeah, like I said, it was because Nath, like, because the first hour and a half of the seed was basically on rails. It was, you were kind of ahead in that reason, because Pyra did Child Spirit in Child 1, which you never did. You just followed, the items and got all of the early stuff done, which is why, like, it all makes sense if you had found that Volvagia path hint. Like, maybe it could have changed things a little bit, but like,
it would have saved me a lot of time because I checked so many extra things. I wouldn't have climbed Fire, for example. I wouldn't have like I wouldn't have done like pose. Wouldn't have done rode all the way to Valley just for one check. Like, it just costs a lot. It probably costs like a good 15 minutes.
Very possible, and at the very least, I know like you were a fair bit ahead in the early game because of the not doing Child Spirit, just following what the seed gave you. The seed was kind of, for lack of a better term, kind of boring until it came time to look for K-Sword and Hammer, because everything was right there, and it wasn't like a lot going on. The seed gave you everything for a little bit.
I got really scared like an hour and a half in, because I realized I was like looking at my hints and I was like, I have Haunted Wasteland to Baronade and Cactabongo, and that's it. And I'm like an hour and a half in, and I was realizing
I had no paths for a long time too.
Yeah, that was part of it. We had no like Nath started doing back of the lake hints and looking for like path hints, because we had none, which also led to kind of like, well, we don't know what to do. There's not really anything to do yet. We have no direction.
I started to think about it, and I was realizing, like, you're never getting a Dodongo's hint in the seed, and you can't actually get a forest hint because of where irons and, like, hovers are. So then, like, you go from potentially having 7 paths down to 5, so, like, everything has to be hinted unless there was, like, a logic quirk where, like, K-Sword was in Jabu or something, which, like, you kind of knew wasn't going to happen with the ring. But, like, the Hammer and K-Sword were scaring me about, like, one locking the other and, like, really missing that information. but then it
Yeah,
just
well,
kind of
that's
like
what happened to me. So I
didn't
found
happen
hammer,
for
and then I
us.
started doing everything hammer lock looking for K sword because
Yeah,
for as far as I knew, it looked like it was hammers on the path to Goma, at like
yeah,
some long chain.
yeah. That's
But
totally understandable if you didn't
yeah.
have the.
To give you an idea where I was like in Child Gorn City doing like the child checks there, and I was planning to go to market to do child market after that. So I was probably about like, I don't know, 10 minutes from finishing, somewhere in there.
Yeah,
Maybe not even
Just
that.
about.
I
Yeah.
literally almost didn't even pick up the mirror. Like I saw it and I was like,
Yeah, you started to walk, you turned around.
but then I
You
was
just like
like,
double
no,
take.
it's path, it's path. You can't like just not pick it up. It's too simple. So
Yeah, I had one chance to do two bowling earlier, like, but I think at that point I had like, oh, it was when I just finished child, like my child one. I had like bomb bag, hook shot, bow, like there's so much stuff. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna go adult, do DC. You find strength, you do forest. Found strength 2 in like DMC on the way, so I went and did all GTG at the time. Like I just kind of just did dungeons like back to like over and over, and just kind of like never touched market except for the magic I got early on in there.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like you two pretty much did all the same exact stuff for the first hour and a half. The difference being like Pyra did Child Spirit, but then Pyra like left GTG after getting Dins, which was kind of cool because you were both then in Shadow at roughly the same time. But then afterwards, that's when everything started to deviate. So Pyra went back to GTG, cleared all that. Well, Nath, you went to Ice, picked up Storm, started doing Storm. How the seed played out from there.
Yeah.
I
It made
actually,
for a real interesting race towards the end. Like it was exciting there for a little bit.
I felt really good like about my play except for Water Temple. I
Yeah,
I hate
oh, I felt
I
it.
hate
I
hate
felt
hoverless
it.
water.
I
And when
like
you get a
it.
hint that early that like hovers are in water and you realize you have to do like garbage strats, and I'm like, dude.
Yeah. I had a couple
Yeah.
strats in my brain for how I was routing it, and because the hovers was in water, I'm like, oh, I have hovers. So I kept like going to something. I'm like, wait a second, I have hovers here. I did like 3
Yeah,
times. I'm like, wait, I can't do this. I don't have hovers
Yeah.
yet.
yeah. Nath did like a setup to get to like the cracked ball, like the cracked wall in like
Oh,
the middle section, but obviously it didn't work because there were no hovers. Because that was kind of funny. But
Well,
then
there's a setup
Pyra.
for it you use in AMQ, but it's been so long
Mm.
since I did it. I was trying to think about, like, you know what? It's just a key. Like clearly I don't need this key. That like there's no other good keys in the entire freaking area anyway. But like,
yeah. It's
so
just,
yeah,
And
I like skip that. I'm getting like the second key in freaking
Central Pillar.
Central Pillar.
Yeah, and Pyra missed the
I
uh
fucking yeah. I
the
just
the
went.
hook shot.
I went for the vanilla strat to just ride the water because I was like I couldn't like get the hook to hit the target, and then I couldn't grab the ledge, and then the first time I grabbed the ledge I fucked up the jump without hovers, so I was just like I'm doing this vanilla. I hate this place. Without
I mean
hovers, this place
that
is
jump is
fun.
also not easy without that shield too. So I was about ready to go do that same thing too.
Yeah,
I
I was
timed it
like
right.
surprised. I was one thing. I was like, you made that look so easy without a shield. You just like lined up for half a second, walked forward, jump a slash. Didn't even get like the reset animation, just immediately onto the ledge. I was like, all right, Nath, the game recognizes game.
You don't get the reset animation without a shield. That was just like the one shotter.
Oh, yeah, no, this is fun race. This is good times. Let's see here. Oh,
Predictions I broke for everyone. Even Pyro
literally
voted against
everyone.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen,
Alright.
my prediction is like one of out of 4 races so far, so I think I intentionally jinxed myself by picking you, because yeah.
All right. Well,
No, I felt
Pyra.
real good this whole race. Just like I said, it was just that casino for me at the end to find K-Sword. Like I had like I wasn't sure. So I knew it was either gonna be like Strength 3 or like for OGC Fairy, or it was gonna be something in like in Spirit with Mirror.
Yeah.
But the
Well,
problem is
strength
by the
three.
time I learned that, like I've been skipping so many checks, I just kind of lost a lot of efficiency too at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
strength
really
three ended up being on Goma.
Yeah. I even
it's,
like after I checked Hammer Rocks in Valley, I even went down to freaking to Lake to do lab dive with iron boots because there's a scale in the strength room in GTG.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It kind of sucks. Like this seed felt like it was just like which hint you got. Like I think if Nath gets the other hint, like he probably wins. If I get the Deku hint, I probably lose. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's hard to say because I said I gain basically all of fire and some random straight checks, so maybe it's hard to say.
Yeah. I mean, I left a lot of overworld, I guess. Like most of my dungeon and logic was like gone, but I had like all of field, like both lakes.
Yeah, I think I
Bronze
had like
pretty much,
I
so.
think left I had field, I had adult lake, I had market obviously, which I was doing next. 20 skulls, chickens, uh, and then like some random adult stuff probably. Like I can't even think of off the top of my head. That's like maybe not even like there's almost nothing left.
Yeah. So,
All right. Well, we should probably start wrapping this up so Skyrace can go to sleep.
true.
No, not allowed.
Okay. Take that as
no.
as my word
Speaking
to
of,
jump in.
first we'll shout out Skyrace for restreamer. I forget all the commands. This is restreamer. For runners, Nath and Pyra, thank you so much for putting on such a great race for us today. In the
You're welcome.
commentary booth, I guess it's not C, whatever. IT guy, new IT guy, thank you for doing comms with me for this race. It was a good time. And then trackers, Virgil Dante and Skygoro keeping us on track, which God knows, at least I know I needed it this seat. I was asking a lot of dumb questions. Yeah,
What else is new?
thank you.
You're welcome.
Anyway, I guess Skyrace, I guess just throw it back to you. You can